What is going on, everyone? Juan Carlos Baronecci here, founder of Gold Bar, and we just got off of stage for the Gold Bar Live conference with Josh Flagg. It was completely electric in there. Josh was just keeping it real in regards to how he built his business, what he recommends as far as advice goes to luxury agents, and how to really continue succeeding when it comes to this hard business. So Josh, welcome to the Gold Bar Luxury Real Estate Podcast.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah, so we just went an hour with about 100 people in the room.
Yep.
You answered a ton of questions. Let's just go ahead and get into it as far as this audience goes. Like, give a little people a little background in terms of who you are and what you do.
Well, it started when I was 18 years old. I've been doing this for, I don't know, I'm 38, almost close to 20 years.
2 decades, yeah.
Yeah, and I love what I do. I love houses. I love interior design. I don't think there's any profession besides, being a decorator or an architect that give you access to as many beautiful homes as the profession I'm in.
Perfect. And you've been doing this for 2 decades now. Do you want to develop or build one day? Is that a passion of yours, or do you just like being on the broker side?
Well, I kind of do that in the sense that I don't do it for other people. I do it for myself. Generally, I'll build a house and then either I'll move into it or I'll sell it during construction, but generally somebody will come to me and just say, oh, here's this crazy offer, and I usually can't turn it down. But basically, I am a developer in the sense that I know I'm going to end up selling it, but I never really market it for sale. It's really for myself, and does that make sense?
I would call that being a developer with a really good exit strategy.
Yeah, I guess because the strategy is great. I'm moving in, and if I don't move in, somebody else can take it. Like there's no way I can lose, essentially.
Absolutely.
Either I have my house that I like, or somebody else buys it.
But as far as just going about the marketing process or anything like that, like how do you even acquire clients that are celebrities?
I don't really go after acquiring celebrity clients. I mean, usually the celebrity clients always come to the business manager. So business managers will contact me whenever I'm dealing with a celebrity. I really have very little interface with, except for the actual showing of the property to them. Once they like the property, it's all with the business manager.
No kidding. So 90% of the time you're just dealing with a business manager all day long?
Yeah.
Wow. And then where do you meet these business managers? Is it in a formal setting? Is it through networking? Is it through the DMs? Like, what's your strategy there?
I've been doing this for so long. I think a lot of them know me. So sometimes, I'll work with them on one side of a deal, then later they'll call me and ask me to represent them on another side of the deal. It just depends. There's like 10 really big business managers in LA.
Yeah. And then in regards to building your personal brand, you obviously have $1 million listing LA. You're doing tons of PR. What would you recommend to an agent that wants to break into luxury? What PR strategy would you take?
Well, PR. If the question is about how do you break into the luxury market?
Yeah.
Well,
as far as your personal brand goes.
I mean, I would immediately start working under a team. That's the first thing I would do. If you're breaking into real estate, I would go work for a team, build up a business, go sit open houses, be a part of that team, and then once you've built up a business, then go out on your own.
And then go down your own.
Yeah.
And then as far as lead generation strategies go, what's your favorite way to generate clients? Hey everyone, real quick, today's episode is sponsored by Real Messenger. Real Messenger is a real estate super app designed to put agents back in control of their listings. Think of it like the MLS meets Instagram, but global. I'm on it, and I can instantly chat with other agents and find new leads in any market. Want to check it out? Download Real Messenger in the App Store or Google Play today.
I mean, I think two things. I think mailers. I think mailing to the same location over and over and over again is the best idea. Sending it once or twice to one location is just a complete waste of money.
Yeah.
The other thing is sitting open houses and picking up clientele. That's the best way to pick up a lead.
It's a very old school strategy, but it works.
Well, where else are you going to have that many people that are looking for a house coming that are right in your face?
Correct. And then when it comes to Instagram, do you do any social media ads, any organic reels? Do you generate clients that way also?
On Instagram, no, I don't do ads.
No ads, okay.
No.
So everything's purely organic or just direct mail and open houses?
Well, I mean, I advertise my houses on Instagram and social media,
Okay.
but I don't run ads.
No ads on that side.
Yeah.
Very cool. What about your listing presentation? Do you have a strategy or a certain way you go about it? How do you ensure you come out with the listing on top?
Well, I have a really impressive listing presentation that I've worked on for years. I mean, obviously the content of it changes over the years, but it has basically everything about me, what I can do for them. It has information on their house. It has information on all the properties that I've sold in the area. It really has basically everything that when I leave the house and they can look through it, that there's probably no more questions they have for me afterwards. Yeah. But I love the listing presentation book because it is basically a highlight of 20 years of my career.
As in regards to the TV show, what's it like having a camera around you? Like, do they follow you all day long like a reality TV show, or is it a matter of you set up days and times to film?
They set it up with us in advance.
Okay.
It's not every day, but it's definitely a few days a week, and they throw that camera in front of you, and we just see what happens.
And does it still get weird having that camera in your face? Or
No,
by now. Do you just forget at this point?
No, I know it by now.
Very cool,
Yeah.
very cool. But no, listen, I really appreciate you coming out. We've had a really good session in regards to you just going out there and just knocking out questions. Let's just go ahead and just jump into the vision for Josh Flagg and his team. What are you looking to do?
From what point?
From your business. What do you want to do moving forward?
Moving forward?
Yeah.
I want to continue doing what I'm doing. I don't really want to change anything. It hasn't broken yet, so just continue doing the same numbers every year, and cool. If they grow, that'd be even better.
Cool. And then you've broken several records, I'm assuming, right? Just
yeah.
being in California and everything on that. And is there a specific sale that you were like, wow, I didn't have any chance of getting this thing sold, and you just found that magical buyer? Any scenarios like that, or?
Yeah, it's happened a few times actually. See, there's the thing. Most of my buyers aren't famous people. So if I gave you like a story or told you about the house, it's not like you would know who the person was.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of wealthy people, but it's not like, Celine Dion or someone a household name that you would recognize.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then do you have any advice for where to meet these people or how to build relationships with them, or what would you do there?
Well, I mean, I think that charity work is a good place to meet people. If you're involved in charity work, I think that's joining I think that's a good place. I think, going to the same places over and over again, you see the same people. Look, if it's not really hard to sell real estate if you're a social person.
Yeah. So just basically go to high-end places where you can meet these people, rub shoulders, and take it from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right, well, let's just end off with this. If you could redo anything in the last 2 decades of being in this business, what would it be?
I would say, how much time do you have?
If you had to give us the 30-second answer.
Oh, shit. No, that's too much to tell you on that one. Let me think about that one.
Cool. Thank you so much for coming out to New York.
I appreciate it.
Definitely looking forward to doing more of these with you.
Let's do it.
And how can people find you?
Just joshflagg.com. Or
Joshflagg.com?
joshflagg1 on Instagram.
Sounds like a plan. I am Juan Carlos Baronecci, founder of Gold Bar, signing off. Please look forward to more content from us. And do us a favor and subscribe so we continue delivering tons of value. Take care.